Hello everyone and welcome, it's Lenny. So I thought I'd do a calorie update. In the past I've gone all over with my calories whilst dieting now, like, I hate the word diet, whilst being on a healthier lifestyle. um, and you know, I think it was kind of like I wasn't sure where I should be, that sort of thing. And plus, I'd lost such a large amount of weight in a short space of time that obviously that would have had an effect on my metabolism. My metabolism's already affected because I have issues with my thyroid. So I really wasn't sure, and I think I'd been somewhere between like 1,500 to 2,200. And then I started to look into how your body works and things like that. And obviously I won't go into that because I'm no scientist, that's for sure. As I've said before, for me personally, it's all about, well, in any way of losing weight, to be honest, it doesn't matter what plan you follow. It is about the fact of calories in versus calories out. It doesn't matter whether you're counting points or sins or having free food or whatever it is that you're doing. But the basis of it is your calorie intake is less than your body needs to be able to lose weight. And that doesn't mean by drastic measures. And that's why, I don't agree with quite a lot of the diet industry because, obviously it's a business culture for them. They don't educate people on losing weight. So I use a TDE, which is a total daily energy expenditure, which is basically uh, an online calculator that lets you know how many calories you should be on, and it bases it on your age, level of activity, your weight, and your height. Now, unfortunately, there's no exact science to give you the exact, it is an estimation because um, we all burn, our metabolisms burn at different rates. And there's all sorts going on with your body and hormones, and I've got issues with my thyroid, and so all those things can affect how your body burns fat, basically. So I put all my details in. My calories for maintenance come out at 3,005 on the lowest level of, is it sedentary, isn't it? Which is like the lowest level of, if you do no exercise whatsoever, and that's just classed as having, say, a part-time office job and dropping the kids off and picking them up twice a day, which, and then doing your general few bits in the house and that sort of thing, and it would probably equate to about 500 calories burnt tops. So because I'm unable to do any of that, I work off me basal metabolic rate rather than me total one. And which my basal one, which is just basically 500 calories less, which is minus the calories that you would burn doing your general day, walking to the kitchen, walking to the toilet, you know what I mean, that kind of thing. And obviously because I'm not doing any of those, I work off my basal rate. Your basal rate is basically what calories your body burns. When you're sitting and you're doing anything, or when you're asleep or whatever, obviously your body's still burning calories because the majority of your calories that your body burns is used to keep you alive. It's used to work your heart and your lungs and your brain and all those things. And so I use them. So my basal metabolic rate is 2,505. So if I minus the 500 off that, that comes out at 2005. However, I was doing 1900 to account for any, because I do have a lot of pre-packaged foods, given the fact that I'm stuck in. So I do 1900 in order to make any allowances for anything that, in the packaged foods that I have that could be slightly higher than it actually states. So obviously I've just recently got weighed and lost 3.5 pounds in 16 weeks, which isn't even quarter a pound a week. So I know that there needs to be some adjustments made to my calories, because although I'm not looking for big numbers, I'd really like to be doing the pound a week, because I want it slow and I want it sustainable, and I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything at the same time. So I think I must have said so about 50 times in this video, so I apologise. Never mind. Anyway, I'm adjusting my calories, and what I've done before, years and years ago, is when I was hitting a stall in my weight, my dietitian at the time, I think it was about 20 years ago, suggested that I increase my calories and then decrease them after 7 days. So I was on 1900, so I increased them to 2000. That was until Tuesday, just gone. It's now Friday. And then I reduced them from the 2000 to 1800 to give me body and hopefully my metabolism some sort of kick. And hopefully that'll kick me metabolism back in, and then when I get weighed on the 17th of December, I'll have a better weight loss. Again, like I said, I'd be happy with a pound a week for the past, I think it'll be 8 or 9 weeks by the time that happens. So obviously if I'm at least say a pound down, I'd be really happy with that. But any loss is a loss still, and I will obviously recalculate when I get there. I am debating about reducing them by 50 just before, like probably a couple of weeks before I'm due to be weighed, because normally most people weigh weekly, although ideally I would like to be weighed monthly. I'm not sure I'd want to be weighed weekly, but monthly would be perfect for me. And you would adjust your calories, if you're calorie counting, you would adjust your calories every time you were weighed. But because I'm not getting weighed till the 17th of December, I'm thinking, should I reduce them slightly in order to compensate for the fact that I haven't been weighed, and they would need adjusting, because hopefully I will lose weight over the coming weeks. So, but I think I waffled this all over as usual, but what else do you expect? I'm gonna do a calorie, like a what I eat kind of thing, to sort of show like what I eat, obviously. Yeah. So it's like a day of my calories kind of thing. Yeah. So as I said, I'm going to do 1800 calories. Hopefully burn at least, hopefully lose a pound a week. Anything over that, obviously, it is a bonus, but I don't want to go too far the other way, because I don't want to. I know I'm going to kickstart my metabolism, so I may have, well, hopefully going to kickstart my metabolism, so I may have a slight extra increase. However, that isn't my ultimate goal. My ultimate goal is to keep losing weight, sustainably, without feeling like I'm starving myself or missing out on anything, and within the everyday life of whatever situation your life is in, you know what I mean, whether you're work full-time, part-time, you've got kids, you haven't, you know what I mean, whatever it is, it's just, I guess, working it within your own life, and what works best for you. So anyway, thanks very much for watching. I really hope that you managed to make sense of it all, and that you hit the subscribe button, press the like button, ring the bell, you know, like on the screen, obviously. Thanks very much. Bye, everyone.